Good morning, everybody. Hello, good morning. May I ask everybody to have their seats, please? Good morning. May I ask you to have your seat, please? Thank you. How do I sound, okay? Do I sound okay? Thanks for your support.
Good morning, everyone. Welcome to AC Vision 2025. It's so great to see everyone here this morning, bright and early, full of excitement, and hopefully soon full of breakfast. For those of you I haven't met, my name is Lisa Benoit, Manager of External Engagement and Partnerships, and I'm thrilled to be one of your co-MCs this morning.
Good morning, everyone, and I'm John Holmes, Student Recruitment Team Lead, and I'm equally delighted to be here with you today as we kick off what promises to be an inspiring and impactful year.
We would also like to respectfully acknowledge that Algonquin College campuses, Ottawa, Pembroke, and Perth, are located on the traditional, unceded, unsurrendered territory of the Anishinaabe Algonquin people. The Algonquin people have inhabited and cared for these lands since time immemorial. We take this time to show our gratitude and respect to them and to the land for all that it has provided us and all that it will continue to provide. As a post-secondary institution, we acknowledge the harms done to Indigenous peoples. Learning from the past, we commit to promote healing and resilience and moving forward in partnership with the Algonquin Nations, First Nations, Métis, and Inuit people in a spirit of reconciliation. While we acknowledge that territorial acknowledgements are only one step in cultivating greater respect and inclusion for Indigenous peoples, these words will accompany actions invested in building a future and community better for all. We commit to continue to explore and make meaningful contributions to the Truth and Reconciliation Commission of Canada's call to action.
Excellent. Thank you, Lisa. A warm welcome as well to everyone joining us via live stream. We really appreciate you tuning in today, and you'll find that closed captions are available at the bottom of your screen.
And for those of you here in person, we're so glad to have you. We want to thank everyone who brought a donation to the SA Food Cupboard today. And hopefully you've had a chance to grab a coffee, connect with colleagues, and take in some of the music. And if not, don't worry, because nothing brings people together like a shared vision and a hot breakfast.
Yeah. Can't agree more. Okay, so today is more than just the start of a new academic year. It's a chance to pause, reflect, and reconnect. AC Vision is a key college tradition. It marks the start of a new academic year, but more than that, it reminds us why we're here: to transform hopes and dreams into lifelong success. After a year marked with challenges and change, AC Vision invites us to look ahead as we remain grounded in purpose, united by values, and inspired by a bold new vision.
That's right, a new vision. This year, AC Vision is especially meaningful as we launch our new 2025-2030 strategic plan, Mamawe Panashkada, to journey together. It's more than simply a document. It's a shared commitment, one that reflects our resilience, our purpose, and the compassion we bring to each learner's journey every single day. It's about moving forward together, unlocking opportunities, growing partnerships, and discovering new ways to collaborate across every corner of the college. Today is about coming together, sharing a meal, and setting a course for the year ahead. We're reminded that we're not walking this path alone, we're journeying together.
That shared sense of purpose is what makes AC Vision so powerful. And let's be honest, a nice hearty meal really helps too. Honestly, I truly love that this event is a breakfast once again.
Agreed. So before we begin, let's take a moment to recognize some special guests that are joining us today. Chandra Pasma, MPP, Ottawa West Nepean, Lane Johnson, College Ward 8. We also have some of our Board of Governors with us, including Rodney Wilson, Board Chair, Tanya Buckley, Vice Board Chair. Also here are many of our Student Association Board of Directors, including Vanshika Sharma, President, Ethan Lutz, Vice President, plus Ben Din, General Manager of the Student Association. And many of our event sponsors are also here today. Thank you. Your support brings us and our community together and creates meaningful moments like this one.
We truly value these partnerships, not just for occasions like today, but for the lasting opportunities they create for our students and for our college as a whole.
And speaking of today, let's walk you through what's coming up. We have a full and meaningful program lined up for you. After breakfast, we'll hear from one of our incredible students who will share her story and what it means to be part of the Algonquin College community. a community shaped every day by the dedication, care, and impact of all of you.
And then we'll welcome President and CEO Claude Brûlé to the stage to share his thoughts on the year ahead and the journey we're embarking on together.
And we'll also hear from the voices that matter most, our students, through a series of heartfelt video messages to close out the morning.
Today is all about reconnecting with one another and with the journey that ahead of us. And yes, there's going to be a few fun giveaways along the way.
And with that, it's time for food. So to help guide us through breakfast, please join us in welcoming Conference and Catering Manager, Laura Dimmick. Let's give her a round of applause.
Well, good morning. So I don't know if I deserve that round of applause, but who does is our executive chef, Russell Weir, and his team, who have been here for quite a few hours now. So actually this is Russell's, under his leadership, this is the 13th AC breakfast that he has done. So really the thanks is to him and his team, and then as well as my team of event staff who are mostly students who are studying here, which is great. But let's get down to business. So coffee, regular coffee, is on the table. If you need a refill, you can flag down any of my staff in the green shirts. There is decaf tea and water at the back, left and right. And then if you have identified yourself as having a dietary accommodation or food allergy, this is for you. So at any time you're uncertain, you can still ask the chef or one of his team, and they're going to guide you in the right direction. But if you have requested a halal or vegan meal, you need to go to the far line against the windows. If you are lactose-free or vegan, you can go to any of the lines. All right. So now you're wondering who's going first. And this was an important decision yesterday, and I'm like, am I going to go 1 through 65, or do I go 65 to 1? Well, I decided I'm going to do 1 to 65. However, now you're wondering, what table number am I? I hid your table numbers under the sugar bowls. So now you have to go looking, except for you guys. I made it easy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Are you happy with your numbers? All right. If you can't find it, I have a cheat sheet up here, so I know what table you are. So without further ado, I'm going to ask tables 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to head up. And tables 6 and 9, you're probably like, wait, is it a 6 or a 9? Just both of you go up. All right? And then we'll do 7 and 8 as well. So if you guys want to head up, and then I'll be back to call the rest of you. Oh, tables 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15. All right, tables 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, and 22. All right, tables 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28. Yeah, we'll do 29 too. You guys are moving quick. Okay, tables 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35. Okay, 30, table 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42. Okay, table 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, and 50. Okay, table 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58. Okay, 59, 60, 61, 62, 63, 64, and 65. That is all, folks. If you have not gone up or I missed your table, please feel free to go up now. Yeah. ITS, please feel free.
All right, everyone, welcome back. We hope you enjoyed your breakfast. So let's take a moment to thank our incredible food services team and Laura Dimmick for making this happen.
Oh, let's be honest, that breakfast really lived up to the hype.
So before we jump into the next part of our program, we'd love to take a moment to recognize the incredible people who make Algonquin College such a special place. Throughout breakfast, you would have seen photos of this past year's Employee Award winners. Let's give them another round of applause for their amazing contributions to the college.
And while we're shining a light on them, we also know that in every hallway, classroom, office, Teams calls, they're all filled with people who are making a difference every single day.
That's right. Whether you're teaching in the classroom, supporting a student in need, or helping things run smoothly behind the scenes, your work matters in shaping the learner experience.
Speaking of learners, we're honored to welcome someone who truly reflects the spirit of Algonquin College.
Sophia Wojak. Sophia is a recent graduate of our Public Relations program and served as the Class of 2025 valedictorian for the Faculty of Arts, Media, and Design. She's known for her compassion, creativity, and deep sense of purpose, qualities that make her a standout student and a campus leader.
Known for her compassion and leadership, she's also active in mental health advocacy. Please join us in welcoming the ever-inspiring Sophia.
Hello, everyone. Thank you so much for having me here today to speak. As they said, my name is Sophia Wojak, and I am an alum of the Algonquin College Public Relations program. And I currently work as a communications strategist at Syntax Strategic, a firm I know has a strong connection and history of collaboration with Algonquin through its scholarship and internship program. During my time here at Algonquin, I was lucky enough to be the 2025 valedictorian for the Faculty of Media, Arts, and Design. So my apologies to the staff of that faculty who might be sick of hearing speeches from me already. The speech I gave to my fellow classmates a few months ago at convocation once felt like one of the most important things I would ever get to say. Things about what we learned, how to take our knowledge and go into the community, a recap of our different journeys to graduation. But our journeys were not simply shaped by our work and ambition to learn, but by the incredible educators and support staff we encountered during our time here. I moved to Ottawa to go to Algonquin, not exactly on a whim, but on a leap of faith, leaving a university program in a much bigger city, knowing something was missing. When I came here, I expected more of the same, huge lecture halls of 200 plus students, professors who would maybe only know my name in emails, classmates I would maybe only talk to if we had a group project. What I received at Algonquin College could not have been more the opposite. On the very first day of my program, I was greeted by friendly staff and administrators smiling in every hallway, helping me when I almost got lost at orientation. Then, I was received by beaming professors, determined to know my name, determined to make my class feel like a family. For nearly 2 years, I was at Algonquin, and professors learned about my life, about my dreams, about my career aspirations. They offered me reference letters, sent me job postings, and encouraged me and all of my classmates to go to events and connect with our industry. They invested so much of themselves in us, and I wouldn't be where I am today without that support. So many of my classmates, including myself, were working part-time or full-time jobs, caring for relatives or dealing with their own personal burdens. But the professors were so incredibly supportive, understanding, always kind on our journeys in any way we needed. Algonquin College, in my experience, is not in the business of just handing out degrees, but in the business of building active, philanthropic people who want to contribute to their communities. The people in this room and the students they have led and supported behind the scenes are the reason charities have overflowing donation bins, the reason vulnerable people in the community get the support they need, the reason non-for-profits in this city have enthusiastic and well-educated staff from our alumni network. I know this has not been the easiest year for Algonquin College, and that might be an understatement. There was a lot of uncertainty and many changes. It's fair to say that 2025 is not the easiest year to work in academia, not just at Algonquin College, but everywhere. The world is changing, and those who work in education are dealing with a lot. Whether you're a tenured professor who has been here for 20 years, or a brand new part-time instructor or administrator starting your career, you are in a unique and sometimes tricky place. You've been put to the task of helping educate and guide a group of students that are up against technological, social, and economic pressures like never before. It's not easy, but when something becomes more difficult, it also becomes much more important. The world is in an odd place right now, and quality, inspiring educators and staff at academic institutions are more important now than ever. Critical thinking, quality learning, they are the backbone of a strong, prosperous society and a necessary defense against misinformation that often seeks to drive people apart. I know a lot of you have left other jobs or other paths to come here, but just know how important that was. Education is something that brings us together when we feel divided. My whole life changed with the support of friendly, caring, and committed educators and support staffs who are committed to knowing my name and supporting my educational journey. Educators that taught me not only what was on exams and projects, but to believe in myself and my community and lended a helping hand whenever they could. Algonquin College often says its mission is to transform hopes and dreams into lifelong successes. I came here with my hopes and dreams. I can't yet comment on the lifelong part quite yet, but I know the job opportunities, the connections, and the community engagement lessons this place and the wonderful people here gave me set me on the right path. There are people I had classes with that started their education scared to start a new path or start over, that now work as motivational speakers, non-for-profit coordinators, and entrepreneurs, and they had their hopes and dreams set on the right path as well. Despite any difficulties, you are all in the right place, an important place right now, seeking to support and educate young people who need that support and inspiration more now than ever. Learning is always the most important thing we can do, and there are no world-changing lessons learned with those who are teaching and supporting them. So thank you to all of you for your incredible work and impact, and here is to a great new year. Thank you.
Thank you, Sophia, for sharing your inspiring story. You reminded us all of what courage, community, and compassion look like in action.
Sophia's words truly reflect what Algonquin College is all about. Her story reminds us that our mission isn't just words on a page, it's lived every day. And whether you're faculty, support staff, or part of our administrative teams, each of us play a vital role in helping students get to that convocation stage. And speaking of graduation, have you recovered from your 20,000 steps?
I mean, not to nitpick, Lisa, but actually it's more like 30,000 steps a day.
30,000 steps, that's commitment and cardio. Thank you for helping guide more than 6,500 students across that graduation stage.
I mean, absolutely. Thank you. It's a group effort. Each ceremony celebrates our collective work. Every student that crosses that stage carries with them the care and the support of this entire community.
And speaking of community, over the past 18 months, we've come together as a college to shape our path forward. That collaboration has led to the development of our 2025-2030 strategic plan. I'd now like to invite anyone who played a role in that journey to stand. Whether you participated in a survey, joined a fusion room session, contributed ideas, or shared your feedback, please stand so that we can recognize your contributions.
Rise up.
Amazing. Amazing. So take a look around. We built this plan together. So thank you, and please be seated.
This plan captures our collective vision, and it charts a course built on our values, our strengths, and our shared goals.
It's ambitious, it's inspiring, and it's rooted in the work that you do every day. And now, to share more about that future and the vision guiding us forward, please join us in welcoming our CEO and President of Algonquin College, Claude Brulé.
Miigwech. Thank you very much, Lisa and John. Mino Kigisheba Ugad Kakena. Good morning, everyone. Bonjour à tous et à toutes. Claude Brulé Nindijnakas. My name is Claude Brulé, and as the RMC said, I'm your president and CEO. It's so wonderful to see so many of you this morning, so many familiar faces. I had a chance to serve breakfast at one of the lines, and I chatted with everyone, asking them how their summer was. Everybody seemed to have a great time, and a chance to rest, to recharge, and enjoy our warm, hot summer. I know some of you didn't really care for the hot summer, but my granddaughter did. She was in our pool every day, so it was a great experience for her. I would like to start by offering a warm welcome to all of you here at AC Vision, to our employees, our board members who are present here this morning, our Students Association representatives. Thank you very much for being here today. And I want to extend a personal welcome to Councillor Lane Johnson and MPP Chandra Pasma. Thank you for being here this morning. I would like to welcome also our employees from Perth and Pembroke who made the trip to be with us this morning, as well as everyone who's joining us online this morning. As our MC said, today I want to give a thanks to all the teams who were here this summer to teach and deliver training and also keep operations running throughout the summer. Our facilities, our IT, security, campus services, everyone who was here throughout the summer. A big thank you for the work that you do and for preparing everything for our start of our new year, start of the fall 2025 term. We also have some partners that will help us sponsor today's event, and I would like to take a moment to welcome them and to thank them. CDW, QSI, Dell Technologies, Deloitte, and Southwest Business Products. Thank you for your support and for your sponsorship of this event. Finally, I'd like to give a shout out to Sophia. Thank you very much for being such a great ambassador of Algonquin College, for your inspiring words and the reminder of our purpose as an institution. Well done. Yeah, cool. Yeah, cool. Before we start to get to the heart of my message today, I do want to acknowledge, as was said earlier, the challenging time that our college community is facing, and indeed our entire sector. And as a result, this situation I know is causing some anxiety, some frustration, maybe even some anger in some of you. This is completely understandable, and I wanted to recognize that up front. Like all colleges in Ontario, we're facing a financial crisis unlike any we've seen before. We've had to make decisions about programs, about services, staffing complement, and we're also navigating ongoing provincially led collective bargaining. And while these challenges are significant, they also underscore the importance of having a clear, focused path forward. So that's why today I'm very excited to introduce our new 5-year strategic plan. Mamawe Penashkada. If we can take a moment, if we can say this together. Mamawe Penashkada. Wonderful. And that translates into to journey, together. And as was said, these are not just words on paper. It's a roadmap for how we will move forward and emerge stronger out of the current situation. This overarching plan will guide our internal priorities. It will also strengthen our collective voice as we continue to advocate, alongside our other post-secondary partners, for sustainable funding solutions that address the systemic challenge we face. After 18 months of consultation, of engagement, of development, and over 1,800 different Algonquin College community members put their imprint into this plan. This plan reflects our collective aspirations, and it will guide us through this period of change, strengthening our resilience, deepening our impact, continuing our commitment to truth and reconciliation, and positioning the college for long-term success. We will continue to be anchored in our existing time-honored mission and college values. We were clear on that. And I'm very excited to share that a new vision statement was created to provide a forward-looking direction for the entire organization. And you see it on the screen at this moment. Algonquin College will be the premier destination for innovation through polytechnic leadership, driving prosperity and impact in the nation's capital and beyond. It's a departure, it's bold, it's aspirational, and this is exactly what Algonquin College needs at this time. This new vision in our 2025-2030 strategic plan rests on all of our shoulders. Through our collective efforts, we will breathe life into this plan on every campus, in every office, lab, and classroom, and in every workplace where our students are engaged with our vast network of employers. So today, I will share how this vision and this plan connects directly with your work, your leadership, and your innovative ideas. It's very clear that Algonquin College operates in a rapidly changing world. The Conference Board of Canada warns that persistent skill gap could leave Canada behind with significant lost productivity in the years ahead. And the strongest demand for talent will be for hands-on, industry-aligned skills. Our new plan responds to this reality and will be realized through 3 strategic goals. First, career focus, lifelong learning. Second, technology and data intelligence. And third, partnering for prosperity. Build on the daily contributions of our faculty, frontline employees, support teams that deliver programs, guide learners, and engage with our community. We are aligning with these 3 guiding priorities on many levels, and we're already doing some of this. We are driving career-focused innovation through new programming in areas such as nursing, child and youth care. And by the way, we're starting our new degree program this fall, and we've got a healthy level 1 enrollment of 38 students. 2 new Indigenous study programs, and again, a level 1, over 40 new students in those 2 programs. Business administration, automation, and yeah, there you go. Automation and robotics engineering, electronics embedded system, electrical techniques, and game art. These programs showcase the breadth of our Polytechnic advantage and the leading edge thinking of our academic team. Kudos to all of you for your work in bringing these programs to life. As we mark the 50th anniversary of nursing programming this year at Algonquin College, our learners are stepping into high-demand careers across the province and beyond. Our health studies programs, with partnerships with all area hospitals and agencies like the Canadian Blood Services, are translating education and training into real-world impact. Our construction, engineering, and design programs are contributing to generational projects and government programs like Build Ontario and Build Canada. And our learners are gaining hands-on experience with partners like Ellis Dawn, PCL, the City of Ottawa, and Hydro Ottawa, showcasing how we're shaping the housing and infrastructure workforce of tomorrow. In support of Canada's renewed commitment to defense and security, Algonquin College delivers training contracts with the Canadian Armed Forces and provides learners with placements and employment opportunities here in Ottawa and also at Garrison Petawawa through the relationship we have with our Pembroke campus. We will grow more opportunities to partner with the Defense Department, including applied learning in such areas as cybersecurity, again, demonstrating how our investments in technology are aligning with critical national priorities. Our new immersive lab in P Building is preparing first responder learners for complex scenarios, while our new Ottawa campus science lab expansion, soon to open, is adding more than 20,000 square feet of world-class biotech and chemistry facilities for applied research, health, culinary and food science, and other STEM programs. Our welding shop in ACE, upgraded with robotics and CNC tools through the Canner Rector Foundation, and the new Green Supply Chain and Sustainability Lab in the Adair districts, are connecting learners with leading-edge technology. Our students are helping to solve real-world problems with industry leaders such as Sienna, Nokia, Loblaws, Canada Post, and Canadian Nuclear Laboratories, just to name a few. And these spaces are also being recognized for their sustainability, including a 2025 Energy Management Excellence Award that we'll receive next month for innovative use in energy. This recognition is a credit to the hard work and the diligence of the facilities management team. Really well done. Now, as we shape the workforce of tomorrow, our strength will continue to come from within, from the dedication, the creativity, and resilience of all of you. Listening to you and learning from you remains a priority. That's why our Human Resources Department will continue to provide an opportunity for you to make your voices heard through an employee survey this year. This will give you an opportunity to share feedback and help shape the future workplace that we all want for Algonquin College. We will continue to take pride in celebrating the contributions of our community through events like our Employee Awards, where you saw some slides earlier, and Celebration of Service Awards, and through national recognitions like the Forbes top list of employers, which for us has highlighted our diversity and commitment to equity and inclusion. Even as we navigate challenging times, it's important to continue to have opportunities for recognition and acknowledgement of our achievements, as it reminds us of what a great place Algonquin College is and how special it is. And I know that in the last few months, things have tested your resilience, and I want to thank you sincerely for the care you demonstrate day in and day out in supporting our students and their success. And while we may not always agree on how best to address current and future challenges that we'll face, what unites us is our steadfast commitment to learners. Let's continue to embrace new opportunities in that pursuit of support for one another, and for us to journey together to make Algonquin College thrive. Mamawe Pinashkada. Thank you very much for all you do. Merci, miigwech.
Thank you, Claude. Your words remind us why we're here and why this work matters. Thank you for your leadership and for helping guide our shared journey forward.
And let's carry that message into our next piece, a video of our students that reminds us why every role at Algonquin matters.
The staff at Algonquin College helped me reach where I am today by providing all their support and their help to their students.
They encourage me to be as interactive as I can during discussions so that I can be prepared and apply the knowledge and skills they impart to me into the real world.
There are so many important people here that helped me and mentored me.
Orientating me first when I was during the first term, and then professors were great as well, super patient and always willing to help.
The faculty at Algonquin College really promote growth.
There are many professors and faculty that I could shout out for sure. From my program, every single one of them has unique experiences. Most professors are part-time, they are entrepreneurs, they're professors, and they're just like community leaders as well. And from them, I've learned a lot just about what I can do, and I get inspired by them every day.
They would provide copious amounts of enthusiasm and support, as well as volunteer opportunities. They would also just really want to see you succeed, and you can feel that when you're learning.
I could tell that all these chefs and bakers, the professors, they loved what they were doing and they loved teaching it. That's why it felt very smooth. Whenever there was any hard thing to learn, they would push you, but they would also guide you through the process, and that is very helpful, especially as a student.
They really wanted to support not only professional growth, but personal growth as well.
And I think Algonquin faculty, profs, and staff, they care not only about our studies, but also about who you are as a person, who you want to be as a professional.
They definitely were a huge part of my learning journey through Algonquin.
What a powerful way to end. That video is such a reminder of what truly matters, how we show up for our students. So before we close, let's carry some of that energy forward.
That's right, friends. It's time for a few giveaways to recognize all the amazing energy in this room today. We ask you to show up and show your AC pride by wearing green and white. And we want to thank everyone who participated. But we've got 2 special gifts from makers from Kitigan-Zibi. So a big congratulations to Jessica Rattan and Heather Baudin.
Congratulations to you both. And we couldn't end without one more celebration, a grand prize draw courtesy of Dell Technologies. Everyone who registered has been entered into the draw, and we've randomly selected a winner. And that winner is Laura DeLu. Where's Laura? Congratulations, Laura.
Congratulations to all of our winners. Before we wrap up, thank you to all the teams who made this event possible. Facilities, ITS, Executive Chef Russell Weir and Food Services, Events, Communications, Marketing, Print Shop and Advancement, and a heartfelt thank you to each and every one of you here today in person, and for those joining us online. You all make this work possible.
So thank you all for being part of AC Vision 2025. It was truly a pleasure to have you with us today.
And before we go, a thank you to you as well, Lisa. It's been an absolute joy co-hosting this morning with you today.
Right back at you. So with over 8,500 new students joining us this September, it's going to be an exciting start to the fall term. Wishing everyone a meaningful, inspiring year ahead. Thank you, everyone.
Good job.